Hi guys, this is the Innovative Minds Tutor. So in this video, we are going to work with question 5, November, paper 2, grade 10, right? This video is specifically for grade 10 who are preparing their final examination. Yes, trigonometry, it's one of the major topic in paper 2, and you should master it, right? So let's see. The first question, usually it's a diagram question. In the diagram below, P, X, Y, it's a point in the third quadrant such that R angle OP is equals to beta, as you see in the diagram, and we're given 17 cos beta plus 15. Okay, so what they are looking for at 5.1.1, they want you to write down the values of x and y. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. First thing first, we need to write this equation in a standard form. So what we are going to do, we are going to say 17 cos beta. Transposing 15 to the other side will make 15 to be negative. It will change the sign, so it's going to be negative. Then we divide both sides by 17, divide both sides by 17. So this and this, automatically it will cancel. Therefore, we know this will be x all over r. Remember, it's for cos, it's adjacent all over hypotenuse. So what is missing according to theorem of Pythagoras? In this case, what is missing is r. We already have x and y. What is our x there? Our x, we said it's negative 15. Oh, we do have r. Sorry for that. Our r at 17. What is missing? It's y. So our r will be 17. So we need to get y. How do we get y? We can use a theorem of Pythagoras, since this thing will form a right triangle, right? It will be 90 degrees there. It will form a right triangle. So we are going to say x squared equals to y squared equals to r squared. Then make y the subject. Is going to be r squared minus x squared. So in this case, what is r? R we said is 17 squared. And what is x? X we said it's gonna be we said it's 15. So it's going to be negative 15 squared. So okay, from there we can punch our calculator, use our mind. 17 squared, that will be 289. Okay, 17 squared is going to be 289. So what about negative 15 squared? That's going to be 225. Therefore, 289 subtracted by 225, that will be 64. 64, then we have, therefore, what is y? Square root of 64. Square root of 64 is going to be 8. In this case, we are going to have 8. Square root of 64 is going to be 8. Okay? So that means we already know that our y will be 8. But not just 8. It should be negative because downward is negative. So in this case, I was supposed to say plus or minus. So we'll take the one that is negative. 8 will be negative in this case. Okay? That's how that's how we can get that 4 marks, right? It's going to be 4 marks for saying that. So hope you saw what I did at 5.1.1. Then let's go to 5.1.2. Without using a calculator, determine the value of what? Sine beta. Sine beta, guys, remember it's opposite all over hypotenuse. So in this case, our opposite, remember, our opposite, it's denoted by the symbol y. So we did get y there as negative. So it's going to be negative 8 all over 17. Then that's how we can get our Sine beta, yes. So let's go to the second question. Cos squared 30 multiplied by tan beta. First thing first, we know that cos 30 it's a special angle, and cos 30 is equivalent to root 3 all over 2. It's equivalent to root 3 all over 2. Since we have squares, we are going to squared, we are going to square it. Remember, we also have tan in which is opposite all over adjacent, in which is y all over x. Remember that our y was given as negative. We get y is negative 8, and our x was negative 15. So we are going to punch this. You square, let's square root 3 all over 2. When we square root 3, it's going to be 3. When you square 2, it's going to be 3 all over 4. Okay. Multiply by negative, and negative is going to be positive. We're left with 8. 8 times 15. So what are we getting? Let's see. 3 all over 4. Multiply by 8 all over 15. That will be 2 all over 5. So we are going to get 2 all over 5 as our answer. So that's how you can, guys, work out these typical exam questions. So let's go to the third question. Calculate the size of ROP. Correct to 2 decimal places. So this usually it's gonna be 2 marks, right? Correct to 2 decimal places. So they're actually looking for this beta, and they're actually looking for this beta. Remember the angle it's placed here. So when you're standing here, your opposite will be this. Then this will be your hypotenuse. In other words, opposite and hypotenuse will give you sine. So we are going to use this. This is the ratio we are going to use. So it will give you sine. So let's find the size of ROP. What will be the size of ROP? Take your calculator there and punch negative 8 all over 17. Okay, what will be that? That will be negative 28,7, correct to negative 28 ROP, negative 28,07. Then whenever an angle is negative, you are going to add it by 180 to make it an obtuse. So in this case, we are going to add by 180 degrees. So let's add by 180. Okay, we are getting a, all right, set. We have negative 28,07 plus 180. That will be 151,93. Okay, 151,93 degrees as our angle. So that's how we can calculate that, right? So, okay, let's go to 5.2. We're looking at 5.1. At 5.2, in each of the following equations, solve for x. Solve for x where 0 is greater than x, but lesser or equal to 90 degrees. Give your answers correct to 2 decimal places. All right. The first one is how many marks? 2 marks. So we're actually looking for the reference angle. So you're going to say tan arc of 2,22. Okay, correct to 2 decimal places. Take your calculator there. Shift second function of tan, which is 2,22. So what is that? Okay, that will be 65, correct to 2 decimal places. It's going to be 65,75. Yes, 65,75 degrees. So that's the solution in that case. You can go back and check by saying tan, 65 and 75. That will give you 2,22. So it's correct, right? Then we are here, guys. When they give you a reciprocal, you must think of the reciprocal of sec. Usually it's cos. So in this case, we are having cos x plus 10 degrees. For calculation purposes, it's going to be 1 all over 5, comma, okay, it's 7 here, 5, 9, right? So let's find the reference angle of cos there. Second function, 1 all over 5, comma 7, 9, so that we can calculate the angle there. We get 80 there. Okay, let's see, we get 80 degrees. So taking out cos, remember that we did find the second function of cos. Remember, it's the same as we were saying cos arc, which is 1 all over 5, comma 759, which is equals to x plus 10. That's what we did here in this case. So we are going to have x plus 10, then take 10 to the other side. It's going to be 80 subtracted by 10, which will in turn give you 70 degrees. So we can check that. We can check, which will in turn give you 70 degrees by going to cos. So we are going to say where there is x, we shall substitute 70. 70 plus 10 degrees. What is that? That gives us 0.17. Okay. Oh, it's in 2 decimal places. Let me take it out. We just want to check cos 70 cos 70 plus okay, it gives you 0.176 blah blah blah. Let's take the one that we were given here. Okay. 1 over I'm just checking, guys. 5,759. Okay, let's see, what is that? Yes, so it gives us the same answer, so that means it's correct. So normalize checking, so your answer there, it's 70 degrees. So let's go to this. We need to fix this to be in a standard form. We have sine x divided by 0.2. You can take 2 to the other side. We have 1,24 plus 2. What is that? Let's put this into practice. 1,24 plus 2. Right, that will give you 3,24. So in this case, we have 3,24, which we have sine x divided by 0,2. We can multiply both sides by 0,2. We can multiply both sides by 0,2. So in this case, this and this cancel. We are left with sine x, which is equals to 3,24 multiplied by 0,2. Right, that gives you 0,648. 0,648. Then remember that we need x here in this case. So second function of sine, okay, which is 0,648. What will be that? Let's see. What are we going to get there? 43, they said corrected 2 decimal places. Okay. Corrected 2, sorry for that. That will be 40,39. So in this case, it's going to be 40,39 degrees. Okay. All right. So that's the case. That's how you were supposed to work with, that's how you're going to work with November 2015 paper 2 grade 10 for learners who are doing CAPS. Even if you're not doing CAPS, there will always be a room for learning in mathematics. Remember, you will never master it. You will only get better because learning is infinity, right? Hope you find this video useful. And if you're new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Let's subscribe and grow the community. We are on our road to 200 subscribers. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are growing. We are growing. So keep sharing, keep commenting, and keep subscribing. Remember, you only subscribe once. And we love you.